Hello, welcome to the math video for Tuesday, May 19th. We are on page 741. This lesson is called Develop Adding Using Arrays. So the question says, Mike put some stickers into an array. Each row has 5 stickers. Each column has 4 stickers. How many stickers are there in all? Now remember the words that we're using in this lesson. So there's no picture for you. You have to draw your own picture. So remember that the rows go side to side and that the columns go up and down like this. So the rows go this way and the columns go down like this. So draw your own picture to show that there are 5 stickers in each row. So 5 in a row, which would go that way, and each column going down has 4 stickers. Try to line them up. You don't want to have an array that looks like this. Okay, this is not an array. This is a little mess of dots. You really need to make sure that they are lined up nice and neat because you're not going to be able to count those and you're not going to be able to know where they are. So they really need to be really nice and neat. Make a little space in between each one so as you practice drawing these arrays. So this is a bad example. This is a good example. So you can see the difference. So make sure that they're lined up. A little bit of space in between each other. We don't want them like this because, well, you can't really see that. It's kind of a mess. So make sure it's nice and neat for your example. Go ahead and pause the video and figure out this question. All right, so now let's talk about how we figured this out. So you should have a picture showing 5 stickers in each row. I'm going to use a different way to show my array today, and I'm going to show you in just a second how this looks. So I'm drawing X's today to show my rows and columns. Remember, this part is rows, this part is column. So make sure we label those. You don't have to label them on yours, but I make sure to tell you so you can remember which way they are. So this says each row has 5 stickers. So does each row have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each column going down this way has 1, 2, 3, 4. So your picture should look something like that. If it doesn't look like that, go ahead and pause the video and draw your array to look like that, please. Make sure, doesn't matter if there's circles or X's. I did X's today. Yesterday I did circles. It's your choice how you do it. But make sure it's nice and neat and not messy so you can actually see what you're drawing. If you need to stop the video now to fix that, you can. So let's go ahead then and add. If we have 5 going this way, and 5, and 5, and 5, how many would I have? The answer would be 20. Did you count by 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20. You can definitely use your count bys for this. If I was going to go this way and count them this way, I would have 4. Oh, this is going to be kind of squishy. Let me erase this. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So here is all my 4s to match my rows, my columns. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Can I skip count that? I think I could. 4, 8, 12, 16. I forgot my count bys. 16, 20. So the answer is 20. If you can't count like that, you can count them like 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4, you can count up like that. We did a whole lesson on counting in multiple numbers, so you can maybe remember that from those previous lessons. So on page 742, let's look at a picture that they drew for you of these stickers. They drew stars. So does yours look like that? Doesn't have to be stars. It can be anything you want it to be, but something quick. Don't have time to draw a whole lot of pictures. In Model It, it says you can use the rows in an array to write an equation. Add the numbers of stickers in each row. So each row has 5 stickers. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. We did that. Model it. You can use the rows in the array to skip count. There are 5 stickers in each row. Skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. We already did that. So go ahead to page 743. So now we're going to connect it. Now we use the problem from the previous page to help you understand how to add using arrays. Look at the first modellet on the previous page. Why is 5 written 4 times? Look at that. Number 2, write an equation you could use to find the total number of stickers using the columns. We've kind of already talked about this, so go ahead and pause if you need to, so that you can add this information that you want to write down here. Number 3, look at the second modellet on the previous page. Why do you skip count by 5s? So talk about that or write it down. Number 4, do you need to see the array from Picture It to solve the problem on the previous page? I don't know. Could you use the information you have here with the skip counting? You probably could. Number 5, look back on your Try It strategies by classmates. Picture It and Model It. Which models or strategies do you like best in adding using arrays? So do you like doing the rows first? Do you like using the columns first? So think about that. If you look on page 744, number 6, write 2 equations you could use to find the total number of shapes in this array. Show your work. So what this means is if you go one way, you're going to get one problem. If you go the other way, you get another problem. So when it says show 2 ways, write 2 equations, write one this way and one that way of those diamonds that are there and write down the answer. Number 7, Andre makes an array of toy cars on the table. Write 2 equations you could use to find the total number of cars in Andre's array. So again, make one equation using rows, one equation using columns. Remember, an equation is a math sentence, like 2 plus 2 equals 4 is an equation. Example, okay? And number 8, there are 4 rows of muffins in a pan. Each row has 3 muffins. Draw an array to show the muffins in the pan. Then write and solve an equation to find the total number of muffins in the pan. So draw an array and figure out how many muffins there are. Remember, there's 4 rows, 3 muffins in each row. So go ahead and try that. There are then 2 pages of more practice, page 745, 746. So go ahead and do those last 2 pages to practice drawing your own arrays and figuring out the answers. Try not to add them up, like just count them like 1, 2, 3, 4, like on here. We're not counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do that to get the answer, but this lesson is really about doing the rows and the columns. So try and do the rows and the columns and not just write down, just count them all, okay? That'll be easier. So if you have any questions, contact me, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.